Hello, my name is Ava Grace Sabe, and I chose Claire de Lune by Claude Debussy. So Claire de Lune is from the Impressionist period, and there was also an art period that reflected that, but I will get into that later. So it was originally started by Debussy in around 1890, but it took him about 15 years to complete it. So it was originally then it was finished and published in 1905, and the piece was written for a solo piano. So the Impressionist music mirrored Impressionist art by when you think of things by Monet, you think of the colors, legato, smooth. There's no real like pointillism. I think that's the word. There's no real like starts and ends. It kind of all just flows, and this song reflects that, and a lot of Debussy's other songs mirror that. So the piece, we get into the tempo and dynamics and patterns. The piece originally starts with a very slow piano. You hear the instrumentation, a very calm, reflective, kind of smooth mood. And then we get to around a minute 30, and then the music crescendos, and it gets into kind of a building emotional intensity around 2 minutes. Then you end up feeling the fuller texture of the music. The strong mezzo forte sound kind of pulls you in. And then around 3 minutes, the music decrescendos and kind of goes into the end of the piece. The way I would describe the piece is I feel like it's almost dreamlike and whimsical. Very like it's almost like you're just sitting, relaxing, and it's nighttime and the summertime. That's what it feels like to me. I chose it because I really enjoy the Impressionist era. I took AP Art History in high school, and I really love Impressionist art, and I really love the Impressionist music that came with it as well. I also chose it because it's a famous piece. It's in Twilight. Edward plays it for Bella, and I love that movie. And yeah, so I also really like contrast in music. I really like when it goes from quiet to louder to quiet. I think that's just my choir brain. But yeah, no, I believe like a movie scene it would fit would be kind of a calm night scene, like I said earlier. It has kind of a emotional overtone, so I would say that it would kind of fit with like a romantic, I'm thinking almost a French film. And then another thing I noticed was that in the piece, the piece uses rubato, where the tempo slightly speeds up and then slows down. Also, Debussy uses soft dynamics very well, and the pedal of the piano to actually change the like sound of it, for lack of a better word, which is very common in the Impressionist era. And I really like how the melody kind of just flows very smooth and fluid, very legato nature, like the whole piece had. So that is my first listening journal. Thank you so much.